Hey guys, how's it going? It's Chris, your author of the Vengeance series over at vengeancebooks.com, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing for you guys. I just got this in the mail today from GameCrafter, and this is some of the new TCG cards. It's been a long time since I've ordered cards. I've made a lot of updates to the cards themselves. I changed the structure of them, like the layout of the cards. I've updated a lot of the stats and a lot of the stuff, whatever have you. So this isn't obviously everything. These are just a couple of, well, you'll see when we get there. This arrived way faster than I thought it would. I thought it was going to be, honestly, like weeks before I would get it, but I got it within a week of ordering, which is crazy. So this should be everything, at least. Oh yeah, this is everything. Oh, cool. Oh, so, okay, so it tells you on the back of everything. Whoa, all right, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Hold on, we're going to go like this. Right, we got a whole bunch of stuff here to look at. Let's start off right here. We have Alice Structure Deck. I like how it shows the order and everything. This card is for production purposes only and may be disposed of upon receipt of game. Okay, sorry, I had to readjust the camera a little bit. So yeah, these are thematic structure decks, meaning that the cards in it, these are way more flimsy than they were before. But the actual, like the quality of the print is better, but the cards themselves are like really, really flimsy. I could just like rip that no problem. But I will say the quality of the actual print itself is better, and these cards seem to be much more centered than the first wave. You do have to get slightly bigger sleeves than a Yu-Gi-Oh card sleeve. Here's a Yu-Gi-Oh card sleeve, and the print, they are just slightly wider than a Yu-Gi-Oh card sleeve, so they don't fit in there, unfortunately. But yeah, so they're a bit flimsy, which kind of sucks. But again, the print quality is nice. Again, because this is all trial. This is all me figuring it out as I go along, and this is version 2 of the game, kind of technically. So if I were to do another update, then I could make the images a little smaller, make the text boxes a little bit bigger. But either way, so Alice Structure Deck has the 3 environment cards. Alice herself, she is gendered female. And we should have, if I can find there it is, the Ascend card. Let's separate all those. So, and I get that also, like, these are technically, like, playing card quality. These are not meant to be trading card quality. It's definitely different. So, Alice Structure Deck, that's good right there. So, yeah, so it's pretty cool. So, basically, how the structure decks work, they are thematic structure decks. So, you do get the primary fighter card that the deck is built around. If they have it, you get the affiliated Ascend card. You get your 3 environments for this. That's all your side deck stuff, and then you have your main deck, which has like your instant cards, which are like your spell cards in Yu-Gi-Oh. Your counters, which are kind of like your trap cards. You have your support cards, which are kind of like your monsters or whatever. These are like your ally and your, just like your support, your ally and your artifact and relic cards. And yeah, they look really nice, though. I really like how these came out. Every deck is ready to play out of the box. The only thing you have to do if you get a deck is sift through and separate main deck from side deck. So side deck is always environment cards, fighter, and ascend cards. Those are always in the side deck. I did change it to where you don't have tiered cards anymore. And each deck is 45 cards for the main deck, and the side deck can vary. It can be 4 cards, it can be 5 cards, it can be 5 because it can be 4 because some players don't have an ascended version of their card, so they'll have 1 less card in there. But otherwise, every deck will go along that same type of structure. So then we got the Chrism structure deck. Now here's a problem. I already know that this deck has 1 print issue that you won't have to deal with, but that I didn't notice until it was too late. The order was already shipped. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I accidentally, when I was editing the cards, because I make all the cards myself by hand, so when I was editing the cards and I was updating like the stat bars and stuff like that, I accidentally removed Chrism's stat bar layer. So where the attack and defense and everything on the bottom would be, that layer was invisible when I exported it, and I did not realize. And I fixed it, of course, But as you can see, for like the Chrism Unleashed down there on the bottom, it has those numbers. Um, so it'll be fixed for you, but for me, unfortunately, my Chrism card is messed up. So we have these 4 structure decks that are currently available for purchase. I know you might have seen a bunch of other cards here. Those were actually a different thing, so don't worry about those. But these are the 4 current structure decks available for purchase. They're built, ready to use out of the box. You grab them, you separate the environment, the fighter, and the ascend cards into their side deck, put them on the top or whatever have you, and then you are shuffling and ready to go. Now these right here, I don't know what this is. I'm going to open up this first. Is this a bonus thing? Oh, okay. So, these 2 things, this is one, this is something you can purchase, so if you want to be able to take a bunch of cards and just make your own decks with them, this is the Fighters Pack. So this is where you get every currently available fighter card in the game. So, I'm just going to go over and show you guys these real quick. So you have Sin, ready to go. You have Alice artwork version 1. You have Craw, and some of these characters do not have a structure deck currently available as of the recording of this, but they will, in time. I'm making them as I go. It's a pain in the ass. Here's Chrism again. Unfortunately, the stat bar on the bottom is missing, but that is fixed currently. I didn't push it for some reason. Destro has a wrong background. He has an alternate background. That shouldn't be like that. Whoops. God, when you're sitting there trying to work through like 300 plus cards and it's so easy to miss the little things, which is why I'm going through and purchasing all of this stuff myself to have it for testing and figured out. This is the Dirge Illusion Manifest, which is an illusion type card. He has his own archetypal stuff. You have Eldith. You have Ave, who's a character who's nobody has seen a whole lot about yet in the books. We have Ilvan, Ira. We have Juvalt, Leomic, Magcro, Minerva, Nora, and Sarek. And those are all the currently available fighters you can get in the game. As for this wave, actually I do have one more that I have added. Whenever you get the Fighters Pack, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. Either you're going to have Fighters Pack 1 where it's all like this many or whatever, or you'll have, I think I'll split them up. So you have Fighters Pack 1 where it'll be like the Tuffle from the main series or something like that. And then you'll get fighters, like for example, let's say Fighters Pack 2, Fighters Pack 1 kind of thing. But, it'll all be available on the site. It's just so you can get the cards you got and make, whatever, gather some cards, make your own custom decks with different fighters and swap them out and just have fun with it. And then the last thing we got to look at here is actually something called Booster Set 1 Menagerie of Decadence. And this is where you get your random pulls from the series, like buying Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster packs. So this has an allotment of, I don't know, what is it, like maybe 50 cards you could potentially pull from. And I did reduce the size. This was the test. This was 15 cards, which just makes it a bit too expensive. So I think I dropped it down to 7 cards, so it's much more affordable. So you're spending like $3 to $6 instead of $6 to $12 for just a booster. And it's just, see what you get. So let's see what I got. We got Pushback, a counter card. We got another counter card, Recall, and you're guaranteed to get, you're guaranteed to get like a couple of rares and higher rarity cards. So like actions, instants, counter cards, those are all considered commons. And then you have stuff like character cards, supports, environments, more powerful action cards and stuff that are separated into a higher tier, so you'll get less of those and more of what these are, which are commons. Foresight, Melee Clash, you have the Defiant Breath, Bleed, you have an environment, you got Dissonant Bout, nice, that one got thrown in there. Ooh, you got Escape My Grasp, nice, Relic, you got Sacrifice, And then our rarer card, which is actually a support card, we got Felix Gardner. If you will focus. Focus, please. There you go. Nice. So that is a booster pack. So you get, you would be getting 7 or so random cards, and that's always subject to change. Yeah. So that is me dropping everything. Yep. So that is a quick little preview of the next wave of cards coming out. You can, again, buy fighters. You can buy the thematic structure decks. You just get 2 of these and a game board, and you are ready to play. And I think these are currently going for, I don't know what these packs cost. I think like somewhere between 13 and 17, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't fully checked on the MSRP of that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, leave a like. Check out the TCG at on my website. And just follow the TCG/merch page and follow the links there. And I will see you guys in the next one.